What's going on, guys? Auzio here, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I have got my full 1-2-1-2 second variation custom tactics and instructions for you guys today, and I'm also going to be telling you guys what kind of players you should be playing in each position so you can use this formation to its full potential. But yeah, this formation is absolutely unreal this year. Like, for me personally, I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of like the 4-2-3-1, and I am definitely looking to move towards this formation because the way you can play through the middle is unbelievable. And with the instructions I'm going to be showing you guys with like the left back and right back, we are actually going to be using them time to time as wingers. So you don't always have to play through the middle. You can also play down the line as well. But let's get into the custom tactics, starting off with the defensive style. And it is going to be on balance. The width is going to be on 40. The depth is going to be on 50. The build-up play is going to be on balance as well. The chance creation is going to be on direct passing. The width is going to be on 50. The players in a box are going to be on 6. And the corners and free kicks are both going to be on 1. The reason the corners and free kicks are both on 1 is because I feel like this year it's still very easy to get countered off a corner and off a free kick. So I put both of these on 1, making sure I've got a good amount of midfielders and a good amount of defenders, obviously not all of them, but just some of them back, so I can stop that quick counter attack. Now, the reason I've gone for a chance creation being on direct passing is simply because it's a very direct formation, isn't it? Like, the majority of the time you are going to be playing straight through the middle, but this is the thing, right? With the left back and right back being on a certain instruction, you are also going to have that width, you know, you are going to also be playing out on the line, let's say. It's just the majority of the time, you are going to be playing down the middle, and the direct passing definitely does help. Now, if we are talking about what kind of players you should be using in each position, if we're starting off with a goalkeeper, it doesn't really matter. Like, generally doesn't matter. Like, the goalkeeper can be whoever you want. If you like someone kicking, Edison, perfect. If you want someone that's tall, Courtois, Donnarumma, literally perfect, right? It really doesn't matter which keeper you use. Just use a keeper you honestly like. Now, with the centre backs, fast, good tackling ability, good physicals. There's nothing like outrageous to the centre backs. Honestly, there's nothing special about it, let's say. Like, they don't need to be ball playing centre backs. They don't need to have like high long passing or high short passing. They don't need to feel like extremely agile on the ball. Just make sure they got a good amount of pace, good tackling ability, and good physicals as well. Now, when it comes down to our left back and right backs, it's a bit more complicated, let's say, because we can't just be using no road to the knockouts Mukiele out here, because that guy cannot go forward. He can defend amazing, but going forward is not his go-to. While my boy Ferland Mendy and Hakimi, both of them feel good on the ball, and both of them have got a good amount of pace as well. So yeah, make sure you go for 2 players that feel good on the ball and also can defend as well. Now, in the CDM position, this is going to be like a holding CDM. So what you want him to have is a good amount of transition speed, so pace. The other thing you want him to have is a good tackling ability. You don't really need like a crazy good physical ability. Let's say you don't need like no Fofana kind of strength and stuff, because you clearly can see I'm using your boy N'Golo Kante. So you clearly don't need strength. It's just if the person that you are going to use has strength, that is a plus, let's say. But yeah, you can go over N'Golo Kante and you should be perfectly fine. Keep in mind, this is a CDM that's not going to be going forward. He's going to be your holding CDM, so he has to be good defensively. Now, in our left centre mid and right centre mid position, we are going to have, for me, Llorente and Draxler. So 2 box-to-box centre mids. 2 players that can go forward, 2 players that can obviously defend as well. Obviously, Draxler better going forward than Llorente, but Llorente better defensively than going forward than Draxler. So, no, wait, what? But Llorente better defensively than Draxler defensively. You get a point. Either way, 2 box-to-box centre mids. They don't need to have high work rates. They honestly don't. High medium is still perfectly fine. Medium high is still perfectly fine as well. It's just if they do have high, just know they're going to be doing way more. They're going to be trying to get inside that box. They're going to be trying to really try hard on, let's say, defense as well, because they will drop quite deep. So yeah, high is just a plus, but you don't really need them to have high. It's just as long as they are good going forward and good defensively, you should be perfectly fine. In the cam position, just get a cam that can, I would say, do it all. You know, like, if you get a Neymar there, perfectly fine. Dembele there, perfectly fine. I've got Fekir now. Obviously, Fekir, we can't compare to like a Dembele or even like a Neymar, because they got 5-star, 5-star. Your boy Fekir has got 4-star, 4-star. But Fekir is obviously better in his own ways. You know, he's got both shooting traits, the finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait. And this guy's long shot ability is absolutely unreal. And on top of that, he's obviously got the pace, the shooting, the dribbling. He's got everything he needs. On top of that, he's got the passing ability as well. So for me, Fekir is like an all-round perfect cam. It's just, you don't need someone like Fekir. You can get yourself a Neymar, you can get yourself a Dembele, and it'll work perfectly fine as well. Now, in the two striker positions, just have your average striker. Honestly, like Benzema and Mbappe for me, work perfectly fine with each other. They're both fast, good shooting ability, both feel nice on the ball. That is genuinely all you need, just your average striker. Now, in the instructions, let's start off with the goalkeeper. Default. Don't have him on anything special. Trust in your goalkeeper. Allow them to make their own decisions. You don't want to force a Donnarumma out to make, you know, be a sweeper keeper, because trust me, it ain't going to end well. You don't want to put them like comfort crosses or even cautious crosses, because most likely they'll make a bad decision in the wrong area and you'll just end up conceding. So just leave it all to your goalkeeper. Just trust in your goalkeeper and it should be perfectly fine. In our centre-back positions, we are going to have a stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, stick to position. The reason we don't have these guys on like aggressive interceptions is because they just move out of position way too often. Like, next thing you know, these two are going out of position. There's just a through ball in behind and you've conceded. The only time you put these guys on aggressive interceptions is like 85th minute, 2-1 down. You need to put these guys on aggressive interceptions so you can pretty much get that ball as fast as possible. And you don't care if you concede another goal, because you're going for a goal, right? You need to throw everything at it, especially in the 85th minute. Other than that, though, if you're 0-0, 5 minutes in, you don't want to put aggressive interceptions, man. You really don't. Just have it on normal. Now, in the left back and right back, you are going to have balanced attack, normal interceptions, overlap, and stick to position. Now, as I told you guys, these two need to be able to go forward, okay? They need to feel good on the ball. They need to be fast as well, because these two players are going to give you width. They're going to give you the passing option down the line. So putting them on overlap, they will obviously run down there. They'll give you that winger kind of option and allow you to play down that line. But the thing is, there is obviously certain occasions that maybe they do go too far forward and it will take them a long time to get back. So if you are struggling with defense, you can go ahead and put a stay back while attacking on both of them. Just know you're not going to get that option down the line very often. They will stick back the majority of the time. For me personally, I don't really see that big of a problem. I generally don't on defense. I defend perfectly with this kind of formation. So I have these guys on balance attack and overlap. So obviously going forward, it's way easier for me. Now, in the CDM position, cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, cover center with a stick to position. Now, I know some people, they do like man mark, right? It's just, for me personally, I feel like cut passing lanes is definitely the way to go, because with how the CDM is like positioned, if they're just reading the lane in front of the striker, that's all I need them to do. Genuinely all I need them to do. Like, I don't want them to man mark him, because I feel like if they're going to go man mark a striker, they're going to be acting like another centre back. And if, let's say, they're trying to man mark the cam, maybe the cam drops a little bit, N'Golo Kante, being my CDM, will run towards him. Next thing you know, there's a gap in behind. So cut passing lanes, for me, is the way to go. Stay back while attacking, cover center as well. As I said, this is a CDM that's going to be sitting back. He is not going to be going forward. He'll still give you the passing option going forward, but he's not going to be a person running inside the box. That is not what your CDM is going to do. Your CDM is going to sit back, making sure if you lose the ball, you still got an option to select in that midfield. Now, in the two centre mid positions, it's the exact same, by the way, for the instructions. It's going to be on a balanced attack, balanced crossing runs, normal interceptions, stick to position, and cover center. The only thing I've changed is cover center is because I want my Llorente and Draxler, being my two centre mids, to help out N'Golo Kante through the middle. I don't want them covering the wing. If they cover the wing, they'll help out left back, they'll help out the right back. Next thing you know, N'Golo Kante is just sitting there in the middle all by himself, and we do not want that to happen, because that means the middle will be very exposed. So putting this on cover center on both of them allows them to be very close to each other, all three sitting in front of the defensive line. Now, the reason I haven't put like get forward or even like, let's say, stay back while attacking is because these two centre mids, they're going to help me out going forward. They're going to sometimes run inside the box, okay? They're going to give me another passing option going forward. I don't want these guys sitting back. I really don't. N'Golo Kante, being my CDM, he does that perfectly fine. I want these guys to go forward, give me another passing option so I can go for like a few tick-attacker plays, let's say. And even if they're chilling on the edge of the box, knowing both of them have got decent long shots, I can obviously just go ahead and give it a go. So yeah, just make sure both of them are just on cover center. Now, if we are talking about the cam and the two strikers, the cam is on default and the two strikers are on stay forward. So the cam, the reason it's on default and not like stay forward or even come back on defense is because I'm allowing them to make their own decisions, you know? If they feel like they need to help out on defense, they'll come back. If they feel like they need to stay up there so they can go for that quick counterattack, they will do that. It's simple as that. Just trusting your cam to go ahead and make his own movement. And in the striker positions, as I said, just do a stay forward. The reason I haven't put like a get in behind or anything like that, because I know a lot of people do like getting behind, is because I feel like the getting behind instruction this year, it just makes players run offside for the sake of running offside. It's the most irritating thing, because usually in this formation, if I put a getting behind on both of these strikers, I'll be sitting there passing on the edge of the box with like Draxler, Llorente and Fekir passing between them. And I'm just seeing my Mbappe and Benzema on the last centre-back just doing this, running offside consistently. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Just come short. Give me that passing option. And the thing is, right, because they're on a getting behind instruction, they won't do it. They won't give me that passing option. They'll just think about getting in behind consistently. And I do not like that. I want them, time to time, to come short because I know how good their dribbling ability actually is. Benzema, Mbappe, they're not bad dribblers. I can give it to their feet. I can go for a quick turn and I can go for a quick shot as well. But yeah, that is going to be it for the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation, custom tactics and instructions. If you guys are going to use this formation with my custom tactics and instructions, let me know how it goes in the comment section. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.